And just about 30 seconds into this one, just as we were coming into this game, into this opening seconds of the broadcast, Temple scored to make this a 1-0 lead for the Temple Owls in this Division III matchup over Slippery Rock. Puck is sent up, now knocked out, back and around, where it's now picked up by Slippery Rock. Slippery Rock will send it back around. Now with it is the 28 for Rock. That is Sobolak. Now sent back to Sobolak. Sobolak will send it in. That's blocked by the body of the 11 of Gormley. Puck now picked up by Slippery Rock. Working back in, will send a shot. Blocker aside by Sweeney. Winner of this game will take on the winner of Newman and Rowan in the Division III championship game at 2:30 this afternoon. Puck is picked up, sent back around. Now coming back in. With it is Temple. Temple now will turn the puck over at center. Now picked up by the 4 of Denmead. Denmead sent it in on net. That's gloved and held on to by Sweeney for the stoppage in play with 10:08 to go here in the first. 1-0 is your score. Temple over Slippery Rock in this Division III semifinal. Puck now off the face-off is controlled now by the 21 of Phelan Sweeney. As in goal is Declan Sweeney as a shot is sent in on net. That's covered up for the stoppage. In play with 9:53 to go here. In the first, 1-0 is your score. Temple over Slippery Rock. Puck now picked up. Coming back in with it is Slippery Rock. Back now in their own zone. Controlling it is Flannery. Flannery will send it up to the 71 of Martyr. Martyr send a backhanded shot. That is shouldered aside, and a rebound is covered up for the stoppage in play with 9:28 to go here. In the first, 1-0 is your score. Temple over Slippery Rock. Face-off in the low zone face-off dot. Now along the right wing side as the ref bunny hops the puck. Now sent back around. Now picked up by the 58 of Flannery. Flannery will send it across. Now will be sent back around. Picked up now by the 20 of Harwin. Harwin now will send it up to the 21 of Sweeney. Sweeney, his shot is blocked aside. Now picked up by Rock. 9 minutes to go here. Puck picked up by Martyr. Martyr sent it through the crease. Bounced off the inboards. Now picked up again as another shot goes just wide. Bounced off the inboards again. Picked up by Martyr. Martyr now will have it at center. We'll send it under the stick of Dottle. Now picked up by Gormley. Gormley send it back around. Now picked up by Harwin. Harwin send it all the way back around. Now picked up by Gormley. Gormley will send it up. Now picked up by Sweeney. Sweeney coming in will send a shot that is deflected up and just to the side of the net. With 8:15 to go here in the first. Puck still being battled for. Now sent along the left wing side. Now picked up by Temple. Temple now at center. We'll work it back. Now up. Now over to the 20 of Harwin. Harwin will send it back to Gormley. Gormley will send it over. Intended for the, I believe that is the 19 of Maslanka. Now picked up. Here comes Slippery Rock. Slippery Rock tried to spin a Rooney pass, but that is blocker side. Now picked up again now by Tyler Lutz. Lutz will send it over as a shot. Block side rebound, still loose in front. Puck sent in, goes through the crease just in front of the goal mouth behind Sweeney. Somehow managed to miss the goal mouth by about an inch or so. Coming up next, Division IV semifinal. about 11 o'clock this morning. Puck now picking it up. With it is Civitella. Civitella will send it back to his own zone. Now picked up by Denmead. Denmead just across the center line will send it over to Ricketts. Ricketts will send it in on net. That's blockered aside. Puck is now picked up by Sweeney. Sweeney now working back in. We'll have it picked up now by Ricketts. Ricketts will send it across as SlipperyRock working back in. SlipperyRock finished second in Pool B here. Temple finished third in Pool A. Beat the second seeded team from Pool B last night. Now working back in, puck sent just wide. Now controlled. With it is the 28 of Sobolok. Sobolok will send it now up to the 4 of Denmead. Denmead will send it through the crease. Now will be picked up. With it is the 22 of Lutz. Lutz now back to Ricketts. Ricketts will send it across. Now picked up by the 28 of Sobolok. Sobolok send it in, and a tip-in shot goes just wide from the 4 of Denmead. That was actually kicked aside. Puck is now picked up as Temple will send it up back behind the net. Now picked up by SlipperyRock with 5:40 to go here in the first. 1-0 is your score. Temple over SlipperyRock here in this Division III semifinal. Puck now skittered through the 5-hole and into the corner. Now picked up by the goaltender of Infrayer. 5:15 to go here. As the puck now coming back across center. We'll send it across as the puck is sent in on net. That's blocked by Harwin. Harwin now working back into the SlipperyRock end. Puck poked through the crease into the corner. Now with it is Sweeney. And a penalty will be coming up here on Temple. Roughing will be the call. With 4:58 to go here in the first. Going to the box will be the 20 of Avery Harwin. 2 minutes. Face off in the low zone face-off circle as the ref almost blows the tire. That's why I don't skate, because I will blow a tire every single time. Puck now sent back across. Winner faces off against Newman or Rowan. At 2:30 as the puck is sent up and into the netting for the stoppage in play. We'll be going to the high zone face-off dot on the left wing side with 4:33 to go here in the first. 1-0 is still your score. 95 seconds to go on the power play for SlipperyRock. Sent back. Now coming in back is SlipperyRock. Will send it in on net, kicked aside. Puck now cleared out. Picked up now by Frere. Frere will send it up to Denmead. Denmead now will send it up to the 28 of Sobolok. Sobolok back to Denmead. Denmead will send it over, intended for Fedorchuk, but that goes just under his skates. His stick now sent all the way back. Going back to get it now is Sobolok. 1 minute to go on the power play. 3:57 to go here in the first. 1-0 is your score. Puck now sent in as a shot goes up and deflected into the netting above the glass for the stoppage in play. With 3:49 to go here in the first. 1-0 is your score. Temple over SlipperyRock. We will get who scored the goal and the assist for Temple here in the break. And we'll tell you as we come back from the first intermission in the second period. Puck now sent back out. Back up to the point. With it is the 58 of Flannery. Flannery will now send it up to the 9 of Civitella. Civitella back to Flannery. Flannery We'll send it across now as a shot from the 86 of Fedorchuk. Gets a blocker to side, now picked up by Civitella. Civitella will send it in. That shot, blocker side again, rebound now, skittered out now into the right wing corner. Check that left wing corner. Puck coming in as that shot will be blocker to side. Now with it is Civitella. Now working back. Puck sent back in. With it now is Flannery. Flannery will now send it up. With it is a shot from the 86 of Fedorchuk that is covered up by Sweeney for the stoppage in play with 2:57 to go here. So the power play is over for Slippery Rock. They are 0 for 1. As we are back underway here. Puck sent in on net. Shot. Again, stick aside by Sweeney. That was a point-blank shot coming from Civitella. Puck coming in and a goal scored by the 71 of Ryan Martyr. With 2:46 to go here in the first. It is a 1-1 game now between Temple and Slippery Rock. So Martyr does get the goal. The assist going to the 86 of Fedorchuk. As another shot is sent in on net, that is blocker to side. 2:30 to go here in the first. 1-1 is your score. Puck now picked up by Slippery Rock. Slippery Rock now wasn't it back, picked up by Flannery, just sent up to the 20th of Sobolok. Sobolok sent it up and in, now picked up with it is the 11 of Frere. Frere now back to Gormley. Gormley will send it all the way back here in this Division 3 semifinal with 2:02 to go here in the first. 1-1 is your score. Slippery Rock working back in, puck poked back out, now picked up by Sobolok. Sobolok now we'll send it through the crease into the corner, picked up by the 20 of Ricketts. Ricketts will send it back out, picked up by Denmead. 100 seconds to go here in the first. 1-1 is your score. Puck now picked up, sent in on net, that's kicked aside. Puck now sent back through the crease area, now sent across as it is covered up for the stoppage in play with 1:25 to go here in the first. 1-1 is your score. Face-off will be coming to the low zone face-off dot on the left wing side. With 1:25 to go here. Back underway. It is controlled now by Slippery Rock, sent into the corner. Now picking it up is the 20 for Temple, that is Harwin. Harwin now working back in. Now sent up to Ricketts. Ricketts and back. 1-1 your score. 1 minute to go here in the first. Puck now picked up by Sweeney. Sweeney will send it up. Gets it back from now the 18, the 19 of Maslanka. Now picked up by Slippery Rock. Slippery Rock now picking it up with 45 seconds to go. Now we'll circle back behind Frere. 1-1 is your score. Slippery Rock now inching back in to the Temple zone as a shot is blocked aside by the knees of Sweeney. Now cleared back out by Temple, but kept alive at center. With it is Denmead. Denmead now circling back in his own zone. Denmead working back up. Penalty will be coming up to Temple with 17 seconds to go here. Going to the box. Will be the 19 for Tripp with 17 seconds left, back underway. Puck coming back in. We'll send a shot just wide. Rebound shot put in by the 22 of Tyler Lutz. That's a power play goal scored with 9.3 seconds to go here. That is 22 will get the goal with the assist going to Denmead. Puck now picked back up. And sent all the way back. As time expires here in the first. Through one. SlipperyRock now leads Temple by a score of 2-1. We're back with the second period right after this.
Hockey is defined by moments. And as a player, you are defined by what you do with them. Moments to better yourself. Moments to learn. Moments to bond as a team. Moments that define character. Because when you play at your absolute best, you don't just excel in the moment, you own it.
And welcome back in. Scoring for Temple in the first was the 21 of Phelan Sweeney, with the assist going to the 11 of Nicholas Gormley. Scoring for SlipperyRock, with 2:46 remaining in the first, was the 71 of Ryan Martyr, with the assist going to Robbie Fedorchuk. As a puck is sent in on net by SlipperyRock to start off the second period of play. Covered up by Declan Sweeney for the stoppage. And the second goal was scored on a power play with 9 seconds to go in the first. That was scored by the 22 of Tyler Lutz, with the assist going to Brad Denmead. Puck now picked back up. Sent back in. Now controlling it is SlipperyRock back in their own end. Puck now picked up with it is a 58 of Flannery. Flannery will send it back. Now over to the 18. Now coming back in with it is Temple. Controlling it is the 28. As we have a penalty coming up here with 11:13 to go. It will be on Temple. Going to the box for Temple will be the 19 of Maslanka. That occurring with 11:12 to go here in the second. SlipperyRock now coming back into their own zone. Actually, Temple now doing battle beneath my broadcast position. Puck with Sweeney and Fedorchuk. Now Sweeney still with possession. Will send it across, back, bounced off the side of the back of the net. Now picked up by Bonani. Now picked up by SlipperyRock. Fedorchuk. Send it back out. It is Lutz. It's a shot and a goal scored with 10:32 to go here. In the second, it is now 3-1 your score. SlipperyRock. That is a power play goal as well. 3-1 SlipperyRock over Temple. We'll get so that is Ricketts getting the goal. Puck now picked back up. Now controlling it. Now with it is SlipperyRock. Fedorchuk will send it up, deflected up into the glass. Now sent back around with 9:30 to go here in the second. 3-1 is your score. SlipperyRock over Temple in this Division III semifinal. Coming up next, final semifinal will take place here on Rink 1. Will be Shippensburg taking on Millersville for a right to go to the 345 championship game coming up this afternoon. Puck now sent in on net. That is blocked aside. Now, with it is Temple. Temple working back the other direction. Now back into the SlipperyRock end. Now sent back out. Sent it across as a shot. Is covered up for the stoppage in play with 8:38 to go here in the second. 3-1 is your score. Your latest goal scorer for SlipperyRock will be the 20 of Jordan Ricketts. Scored that on a power play. About 40 seconds into it. Puck coming in. Shot kicked aside off the face-off. Now picked up by the 9 of Civitella. Civitella. Send it back to Ricketts. Ricketts will send it up now to the 28. Sobolok. Sobolok. Now back to the 9 of Civitella. Civitella back to Sobolok. Sobolok still with it in the left wing corner. Now sent back out to the point where it's controlled. With it now, SlipperyRock is Denmead. Denmead cycling back in. Puck now poked away. Now picked up by Temple. Temple coming back the other direction. Puck sent across. His shot goes just wide into the other corner. Now, picking it up again is SlipperyRock. With it is the 20 of Ricketts. Ricketts will send it to Sobolok. Sobolok now working in. Will send a shot. That's gloved. Now Skitter's back behind the net. Sent back and corralled. As the puck now being battled for, picked up by Temple. Temple send it in front of the net. Now picked up by Sweeney. Sweeney will send it in. That is a stick to side rebound. Now picked up by Ricketts. Ricketts will send it across. Now will be picked up by the 9 of Civitella. Civitella now doing battle. Puck now sent over into the left wing corner. Big battle now raging. Under 7 to go here. 3-1 is your score. SlipperyRock over Temple. That's the puck skittered just wide. Now picking it up is the 71 of Martyr. His shot, we've blocked aside, cleared by Temple all the way back with 6.5 to go here. Denmead picking up possession. Now crossing center. Now over to Fedorchuk. Fedorchuk will send it in. That is blocked aside. Now sent up, or is controlled. With it is Denmead. Denmead will send it now. That is again picked up by Temple. Temple coming in with it is a 28 of Bonanni. Bonanni still with it. Now we'll send it around. Picked up now by Phelan. Phelan, Sweeney. Puck sent in and a shot that ringed off the inside of the post. Dangerously close from crossing the goal line there. Now picked up by Flannery. Flannery will send the puck. Now picked up with it is the 21. That is Sweeney. Sweeney. Puck poked away from him. Now picked up by SlipperyRock back in their own end. Now working back up. With it is Martyr. Martyr will send it in on net. That goes just wide. Rebound now being battled for back behind Sweeney. With 5:20 to go here in the second. 3-1 is your score. Puck now picked up. With it is the 58 of Flannery. Now Picking it up now is the 7-1 of Martyr. Martyr will backhand it out. Now with it is the 21 of Sweeney. Sweeney now working back the other direction. We'll send a bouncing shot in on net. As blocker to side into the corner. Picked up now by Flannery. Flannery. We'll send it up. Send it in on net. And the rebound shot goes just wide into the corner. 4.5 to go here. Puck now picked up. Coming back in is Temple. Temple. Puck poked away from him by Flannery into the corner. But picked right back up is Temple. Now back out to center. And they will send back in. Now picked up by Sweeney. Sweeney will pick it up. Now circle it back around. Out to the 20 of Harwin. Harwin. Back to Sweeney. Sweeney will send it just wide of the net. Now picking it up is the 28 of Sobolok. Sobolok will now send it over to Fedorchuk. Fedorchuk now working back up. Crossing the center line now is Fedorchuk. Fedorchuk will send it back. Now picked up by Flannery. Flannery will send it in on net. That's covered up for the stoppage in play with 3:32 to go here. In the second, 3-2 is your score. It's now 8-0 Rowan, trailing Temple in that Division III semifinal. That game is in the run clock. In the second period over there. So it looks like Newman will get the winner of this game between SlipperyRock and Temple. Puck picked up. Now being battled for. With it is the 22 of Lutz. Lutz sent a backhanded shot in on net. That shot actually came from Ricketts. Now picking it up now is SlipperyRock back in their own end. Maslanka and Ricketts doing battle beneath my broadcast position. Now sent back around, picked up by Flannery. Flannery will send it back now to the 20 of Harwin. Harwin, check that of Ricketts. Ricketts up to the 28 of Sobolok. Sobolok will send it just wide of the net into the corner. 2:45 to go here. In the second, puck sent in on net and is covered up for the stoppage in play. With 2:40 to go here in the second, 3-1 is your score. SlipperyRock leading Temple here in this Division III semifinal. Puck now picked up. Sent back around. Sent in on net. And is covered up by Sweeney for the stoppage and play with 2:22 to go here. In the second, 3-1 is your score. SlipperyRock over Temple. In this Division III semifinal coming up next, Millersville takes on Shippensburg. One of the coolest shirts I've seen so far this weekend. And that said, Ship happens. It's a pretty cool shirt. Now picked up with it is Fedorchuk. Check that, the 68 of Doddle Doddle. We'll send it now into the corner with 2 minutes to go here. Puck sent back around. 3-1 is still your score. So far, SlipperyRock is 2 for 3 on the power play. Goal scorers are Ryan Martyr, Jordan Ricketts, and Tyler Lutz. As the puck is sent in, just up and over the net. Rebound picked up now by Denmead. Now picked up by Temple. Temple coming back in. We'll send it back out to center. This puck now cleared back into the SlipperyRock end, where SlipperyRock picking up possession with it is Jordan Ricketts. Ricketts looking for the cycle, looking for the play. Now starting to work back out. We'll send it over to Doddle. Doddle working back in. Puck now picked up by Flannery. Back to Ricketts. Ricketts will send it over to Doddle. Check that Denmead. Denmead will send it in on net. That goes just wide. We're under a minute to go here in the second. 3-1 is your score. Puck deflected up high off the body of the 28 of Sobolok. As puck still being battled for back behind Sweeney. Now kicked out. Now working back in with it is Temple. Temple will have it punched aside. Now picked up by Bonani. Ricketts will pick it back up from Denmead. Denmead now working in, will send a shot that is sticked aside and covered up for the stoppage and play with 14.1 seconds to go here. In the second, 3-1 is still your score. Slippery Rock over Temple in this Division III semifinal. Coming up next, the final semifinal will be a Division IV semifinal between Shippensburg and Millersville, so stay tuned for that. 10 seconds to go. Puck controlled by Dentmead. Now picked up by Temple. Temple coming back in with 2 seconds to go. Puck poked away, and that will do it for the second period of play. Through 2. Slippery Rock leads Temple by a score of 3-1. We're back with the final regulation period of this game coming up next.
Axiom T10 Revolt, featuring a true vented tongue and an anti-sting lace bite insert. With airflow like this, your feet will always stay dry.
Dude, why'd you stop?
T10s are dry.
I don't think they're dry yet.
And welcome back. Third period just underway here. It is controlled off the face-off by Slippery Rock. Slippery Rock now coming back towards you. Temple going away as a shot off the face-off by the 22 of Tyler Lutz. This block goes up and over and is sent in off the body of a Temple player. Scoring that should be the 71 of Martyr. And that went off the body of Gormley right into the net there. Just a one of those strange opportunities there. That happen every now and then. So that is Martyr scoring with about 11:46 remaining here in regulation. That is his second goal. And that was an unassisted goal as well. Slippery Rock now picking back up is Temple. Temple coming back in. Sweeney will send it in on net. Puck still covered up, or loose and covered up. By Sweeney for the, check that, Frere for the stoppage in play. 11:18 to go here in regulation. 4-1 is your score. Picked up now by Flannery. Flannery will send it in as the shot from Temple goes in, and a goal scored by Temple with 11:06 to go here. It is now back to a 2-goal advantage. Now face-off is back out at center. Puck sent in on net by Slippery Rock is covered up by Sweeney for the stoppage in play. 10:58 to go here. Puck will be coming to the low zone face-off dot in the left wing side here in the Temple zone. So Dylan Ricker has a shot from Slippery Rock. Gets blockered aside. So getting the goal is Dylan Ricker. The assist going to Avery Harwin. Puck now picked up. Sent just wide through the crease area with 10.5 to go here in regulation. 4-2 is your score. Slippery Rock over Temple in this Division III semifinal. Puck now sent back around, picked up by Gormley. Gormley will now send it over. Where it's picked up. It is Fedorchuk. Fedorchuk for SlipperyRock now with it. With 10 minutes to go, we'll send it up. Now coming back in, we'll send a shot from the 20 of Sobolok. That is blockered aside by Sweeney. 9:35 to go here. Puck controlled now by the 9 of Civitella. Civitella will send the puck through the crease as a shot is sent back through the crease. Temple regains possession. It is Gormley. Gormley will send it back. Now picked up by the 21 of Sweeney. Sweeney will send it in on net. Glove dropped and covered up for the stoppage of play with 9:28 to go here in regulation. 4-2 is your score. Clean game so far by SlipperyRock. No penalties for them. As we have a penalty coming up, just as I said that, SlipperyRock player got called for a pop. Going to the box for SlipperyRock will be the 22 of Tyler Lutz. 9:22 to go here in regulation. 4-2 is your score. Puck now controlled by Temple. With it is Gormley. Gormley back to Sweeney. Sweeney will send it just wide of the net. Rebound picked up by the 19 of Maslonka. Maslonka was back to Sweeney. Sweeney will send a shot, and that's covered up for the stoppage of play. Faceoff will be coming to the low zone faceoff dot in the left wing side of the SlipperyRock end. Temple going away from you this period. SlipperyRock coming towards you as off the faceoff. It is controlled now by Sweeney for Temple. Now sent back across to the 21 of Sweeney. Sweeney will send another shot that's blockered aside. 8:45 to go here in regulation. Puck skittered through the crease. Now into the corner. Now working back in. With it is Gormley. Gormley. Now we'll send it back up. Now picked up by Temple. With it is Maslonka. Maslonka. We'll send it just wide. Now with it, with 8:10 to go here, Temple being forced to get it back in their own zone. With it is Gormley. Gormley. Now we'll send it across to Harwin. Check that Sweeney. Sweeney. Now we'll send it over. As a shot from Maslonka is blocked aside. 7:52 to go here in regulation. 4-2 is still your score. Temple and a penalty. Temple trailing as a penalty will now be assessed here. Interference will be the call. With 7:43 remaining here. As going to the box will be the 22 of Lutz. No, that is the 20 of Ricketts. So we're 3-on-3, 4-on-2 for another 15 seconds or so. Puck controlled now by Harwin. Now working back in. Harwin will send it in on net. That's blocked aside. Now picking it up on the breakaway. Here comes SlipperyRock. Coming in. Sends a shot and a breakaway goal scored by Fedorchuk. With 7:20 to go here, Fedorchuk will get the unassisted goal. Is now back to a 3-goal advantage. 5-2. SlipperyRock over Temple. So Temple is currently 0 for 1. They're still on the power play for another minute 30. Temple. With it is the 8 of Bakshiev. Now, sent back up as a puck is sent in just wide of the net. Rebound picked up now by Harwin. Harwin. Not yet, but they will be probably sometime next week. Audio only, though. Yeah. 6:40 to go here. Puck now picked up by Temple. 50 seconds left on the power play. So officially, Fedorchuk getting the goal. As the puck is sent in on net, that's gloved and held on to for the stoppage in play with 6:29 to go. 46 seconds left on the Temple power play. Off the face-off, it will be cleared by SlipperyRock all the way back into the Temple end. Another 35 seconds left on the power play. Gormley pick it up to Bakshiv. Bakshiv send it in on net, and a goal scored by Temple. That is a power play goal. Scored with 6:12 to go here in regulation. So that's Harwin. Puck now sent in. And that's gloved and held on to by SlipperyRock with 6:05 to go here, approaching the halfway point here of the final regulation period. 5-3 is your score. SlipperyRock over Temple in this Division III semifinal. Puck now. Aside now picked up. Coming in again on a breakaway. Here comes SlipperyRock. Will send a shot and another goal. This one scored by Brad Denmead. 5:57 to go here. So Denmead gets SlipperyRock back to a 3-goal advantage. 6-3. Puck now picked up. Now coming back in with it is SlipperyRock back into the Temple zone. With it is Civitella. Civitella. Now we'll send it back. Picked up now by Denmead. Denmead. Back behind Frere. Now picking it back up is a 20 of Ricketts. Ricketts will backhand it out. As it has now gone final. 11-2 is your final over between Newman and Rowan. So Newman has advanced to the Division III championship game. They will take on the winner of SlipperyRock and Temple coming up at about 2:30 Eastern this afternoon. Puck now coming back in. With it is Temple. Temple will send a shot in and they will score with 4:49 to go. Getting credit for the goal should be the 8 of Alex Bakshiv.
Come on, Ross, make that pass.
And a timeout. That's not Bakshiv. That is 28. And a timeout called by Temple. We will take the timeout as well. Temple trailing SlipperyRock. Winner of this game will face off against Newman coming up later this afternoon at 2:30. Puck's in on net. Walker aside, now picked up by SlipperyRock, but stolen back by Temple. With it now is Gormley. Gormley send it in just wide of the net. Now picked up. The corner with it is the 21 of Sweeney. Sweeney will send it back. Now with it is the 71 of Martyr. Sent back up and around. Now coming back in is Temple. Temple will send it in on net. Now it's cleared aside off the rebound shot. 4:10 to go here in regulation. 6-4 is your score. Coming up next, Millersville takes on Shippensburg in the Division 4. And a penalty will be coming up here to with 3:57 to go here. Going to the box will be Jordan Ricketts. Two-minute minor. As they, talking about Temple, going to be on the power play. Puck now sent back around. Controlling it is SlipperyRock. Fedorchuk. Send it up, now picked up by the 11 of Gormley. Gormley will send it just wide of the net. Rebound now picked up by Sweeney. Sweeney, puck now picked up with it is Fedorchuk. Fedorchuk, puck poked away from him, now picked up again by Temple. 90 seconds to go on the power play. Puck sent in on net, that is kicked aside. SlipperyRock now coming back into the Temple zone. 1:20 left on the power play. With it now is the 58 of Flannery. Flannery will send it back. Now picked up. With it is Sweeney. Sweeney sitting up the play with 3:03 to go here in regulation. 6-4 is your score. Sweeney will send it across. Now picked up by Gormley. Gormley will send it in on net. That's blocked to the side. Now picked up. With it is Fedorchuk. Fedorchuk now circling back at center. Still no help, but Fedorchuk poked away from him. Now picked up. 2:35 to go here. 6-4 is your score. Puck now picked back up. 2 minutes to go here. Sent back across. Nine seconds to go on the power play. Puck now skittered back, and another now an empty net now for Temple. Extra skater coming out. Temple will send it through the crease. Puck now picked back up in the corner. As Bakshev will send it now up to the 21 of Sweeney. Sweeney back to Bakshev, and that goes just wide of the empty net. 90 seconds to go. Puck is picked up. Now working back in. Picking it up now is Harwin. Sent back. Now picked up by Temple. Now working it up is Bakshev. 1 minute to go. Puck now blocked at his side, rebound. Now picked up by SlipperyRock. Momentarily now being battled for by Sweeney in the corner. Now being battled by Harwin and Sweeney. As puck is now poked out. SlipperyRock players slow to get up. 6-4 is your score. Puck now coming back in with it with 30 seconds to go. As the puck is sent up into the Temple bench for the stoppage in play. Millersville and Shippensburg coming up next here in the Division IV quarterfinal. As we're back underway, puck now sent just wide of the empty net with 20 seconds to go here in the game. Temple still with the empty net. Now we'll send it up. Now picked up by Temple at center. 15 seconds to go. Puck sent in on the empty net, and that will be scored by the 9 of Civitella with 8 seconds to go. It's now 7-4. And that should seal this game away. Puck will be dropped at center. Now we are back underway here, and that will do it for this Division III semifinal. 7-4 is your final. SlipperyRock beats Temple. They will advance to take on Newman in the Division III championship game coming up at 2:30